My name is Julia Rakis. I'm 16 years old and I've been doing theater for most of my life.
My name is Andrew Laborde. I'm 25, grew up in Portville. I haven't done a lot of shows. I did one in high school, and then I saw the theater doing a show here a couple months ago and joined that one, and here I am now.
I saw my little girl who was seated in the front seat.
My name is Bill Taggarty. I work with the Olean City School District. Been on the last couple of years, 2 or 3 plays, and worked with tech side of things, and been in probably 3 or 4 small parts. Tiny engines with tracks to run on.
Hi, I'm Maria Welka, and I've been acting for many years, mostly with the Theater Workshop. I love this place. Hats may cause divorces, but they also prevent them.
The Spoon River Project is a collection of poems that describes the lives of all the members of Spoon River. And each character describes what they went through during their life and how it affects them now since they've passed away.
The stars sparkle and the whippoorwill calls.
Each person has their epitaph, and they want to tell their side of how they want to be remembered in Spoon River.
So I traveled all the way to Washington.
I think it's just getting the story out there, the lives of the townspeople.
It's more about the people and how they all intertwine. Some of them loathe Spoon River. Some of them wouldn't exist without Spoon River. Some of them, it's the marriages or the children that they have. Everyone is interlaced somehow, whether they know it or not. And that's really what this play is about.
Spoon River is filled with a lot of different personalities. We have very happy people, we have very angry people. Even if they have the same emotion, they're all very different. Their backstories are all very unique, that's for sure.
The town is full of people who just want their stories and their lives heard and their own words and getting their own feelings and stuff out there they didn't have a chance to say when they were alive.
Very large city.
This show is so different than other shows that I've been in, mainly because you usually have one part, and we all have 4 different parts, 4 very different parts.
Complainingly.
And our task was to make sure that each one is very distinct. You go from the craziness of being this one to the very sorrowful and depressed other, and it's nothing like I've ever done before.
You have to be in different settings at the same time, and with each setting, a different feeling has to come across you.
It's harder to create separate characters rather than just being one character throughout a whole show, because you have to react to what the other people are saying based on the character you are at that very moment. So it changes throughout the whole show, and it's been really challenging.
We all play 4 different characters, and they all basically just have a monologue. That is your one time with a one character, and you need to make them different. When we come on stage, no one wants to think that you're the last character. We have to show you we're a new character.
The experience on this show is a little bit different because we are changing characters. We have 4 characters each. We also sing, which is a little bit different from the things I've done before.
The music, unlike musicals, doesn't really move the plot along because there is no plot. It's almost like we're at a funeral and we're singing these hymns. It just adds to the complex and unique way that the story is put together.
I think it adds some depth to the play, adds a different element to it in some sense. Their songs are good, they're older style, but they're nice and they're catchy. It's added a challenge for me, and it's pretty cool, even though it's music I'm not too familiar with.
The music of the show is very period appropriate. It's such a joy to be able to sing, and especially with your friends. And there's some beautiful voices in this show, so definitely not going to disappoint. We worked very hard, and there are so many talented people in this show. It's sure to be a pleaser. The Spoon River Project will be playing Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, the 8th, 9th, and 10th of December at 7:30, and on Sunday, the 11th, at 2:30.